So I'm getting some questions on how to do high screams. High screams, for me at least, and for most people that I've talked to, are the hardest ones. So here it really makes sense to warm up a lot. I mean, I know you hear warm up, whatever, but in the lows and stuff, it doesn't make that much of a difference, and you can kind of get away without warming up. But with the highs, you really can't get away with it, or else your highs are going to sound like fucking shit. Which mine probably will, because I did a very short warm up before this. So I'm kind of rushing this video, but anyways. Highs, there are two types of highs that you can do, or that I do, and depending on what you're kind of going for. If you're trying to stay consistent with your low false chords, and especially if you're doing really heavy death metal, you probably want to stick with your false chords. But if you're doing something like some sort of metalcore or something with a little more, you want something smoother, you're probably going to want to go with your fry screams. Now, if you go with your fry screams, you're going to want to figure out how to transition between false chords and fry screams, which I haven't really gotten down yet, but for the sake of this video, I can still explain how to get your highs better. I'm going to start out with false chords first of all. You want to open up your throat all the way. You know how with the lows, to get your compression, you close your throat. You don't want to do that with this because it's going to sound too crackly, unless you're going for like some black metal. Unless you're you don't want, like, unless you want to sound like that. You don't do compression. You open your throat. You go like that kind of shit. So if you open it too much, it's going to sound just like a high yell. So you gotta. That's the hard part about this. You got to find a nuance in there. If you open it too much, it's going to sound like this, which you obviously don't want. So it takes a lot more air for false chords to do high screams. So your air control has got to be really good for this kind of stuff. And if you notice, something that really helps when you're starting out, I look upwards when I'm doing my high screams, because it opens my throat and it goes upwards. As opposed to when you're doing your lows, I turn my head down and go, I mean, I can do lows facing upwards, but it's still kind of weird. So I'm just kind of going through this right now off the top of my head, because I figure it always works best like that when I don't really plan. I might as well jump into fry screams. The difference between fry screams is obviously they're fry screams. You're using a completely different set of vocal cords. You're changing it up. With your fry screams, you're going to get higher sound, or sorry, not higher sounds. Well, yeah, higher sounds, but they'll be smoother as well. So if you get your fry scream, you can go, and you'll be able to hold it. The problem with that I find with mixing fry screams with my false chords is there's a huge volume discrepancy. So for like my false chords goes and my fry screams are like, which are a lot quieter, shittier. My fry screams aren't very good, but anyways. So transition from lows to highs. This is gonna suck, but I'm gonna try it anyways. So we got low false chords to high false chords goes. Can't go too loud because I'm in an apartment, but and transition from lows to highs in the fry screams is. As you can see, that's quite a bit harder, so I need my practice. I don't use fry screams when I'm on stage or when I'm recording or anything. It's all false chords, because those are my comfort zone right now. But when I get into, maybe I'll try to switch it up with some fry screams and stuff. Yeah, I don't. High screams are the hardest ones to figure out, I find. So don't worry if it takes you a long fucking time. Stick with the low ones while you can. Anyways, I'll try to think of some other stuff, and if I can, just comment and ask me some questions about what you want to hear about high screams. Alright, bye.